Hey, happy afternoon on a Thursday. And of course, the first rule of podcasting is always, as of course, number one rule is make sure your camera isn't falling over on the ground. Yeah, hey, but the number two rule after the number one rule happens to be, immediately after you punch stop, breaking news happens. Immediately after you two stopped. So yeah, tried to do another short one, but wasn't able to just because real life happened. But yeah, how about this? ESPN sources: Dolphins fired head coach Mike McDaniel. Dolphins owner Stephen Ross met with McDaniel this week to discuss the season. After the meeting and reflection, Ross decided to move on. And I know everybody's going to chirp about Hardball and one chirp about Harbaugh, chirp about Harbaugh, chirp about Harbaugh. But yeah, 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 and yeah, yeah. So we'll stop sharing that one. Then we'll go quickly to the other one because, of course, out after the season that you really thought that they were going to retain him. The locker rooms seemed to come together around him after he benched to kind of threw player under the bus, and then everybody by kind of throwing the one player under the bus after yeah, and yeah, it seemed like they were kind of getting together. They were really, really pulling for McDaniel. And so you're kind of not surprised because he was definitely thought to be on the hot seat. The only way to not be on the hot seat is if he ran the table. And he pretty much almost did. They even beat the Bucks. I think that's a feather in his cap. And yeah, speaking of the Bucks, so McDaniels is out. Where did the Dolphins go on? Is there any chance for Harbaugh to land in Miami? And maybe Miami was one of the teams that did reach out and touch somebody to see if John Harbaugh would be interesting to come to South Beach. But yeah, meanwhile, a lot of changes in the Bucks. Definite OC Grizzard, Josh Grizzard gone out. You saw the meme, comparing yeah, Liam Cohen's offensive playbook as opposed to Josh Grizzard's. Yeah, yikes. But he's gone, and not only Josh Grizzard, you also have Thad Lewis, of course, quarterbacks coach, and gone. Thomas McGonkey, hopefully I'm saying that right. If I'm not, I apologize. Special teams coordinator. Kevin Ross, cornerback coach, and Charlie Strong, who you have to. Oh, he's the defensive line coach. I was trying to figure out because that's when the picture is cut out at the very bottom. Like, okay, so that. Oh, gotcha. DST. And then, of course, you have two Bucks coaches retiring. Thomas Moore retired, offensive coordinator, long time. If you look at the articles, very, very long time offensive coordinator, and Nick Rapone to retire the safeties coaches. So that's five Bucks coaches fired, two Bucks coaches retiring, and oof. So very, very busy day in both Miami and Tampa Bay. Josh McDaniel, of course, gone in South Beach and Fishlands, so it's got to make Ryan a little bit happier. Of course, the one question was, okay, Greer's gone. Great, the knucklehead that gave two of that flipping contract. That's going to be the Dolphins sort of damn place for a while now. Well, what about Mike McDaniel? And you kind of thought maybe he did enough to earn the right to come back, but apparently Stephen Ross decided no. Sounded like he was giving him a chance. It sounded like it wasn't just a, okay, you're gone, we're going to fire you in season and bye bye. Seemed to be some actual talking, some actual discussion, and then it's, we need to go. in a different direction. So, hey, and just wrapping this all up so something else can break after I hit the flip and stop button. Seriously, Thursday. Pretty crazy Black Monday week if you think about it. Monday, the four coaches, Gannon, Stefanski, Morris. Of course, Morris really fired Sunday, but that counts as Black Monday. And, of course, yeah, who else? I'm missing Stefanski, Carroll, Gannon, Morris. Oh, I'm forgetting. But then you had the four plus the one that is jumping out of my brain. Then of course you had Harbaugh on Tuesday, so that was absolutely beyond cray cray, and of course Mike McDaniel's today. So busy, very very busy week, and may not be done yet. As crazy as it seems, it may not be done yet. Or on Monday, Harbaugh on Tuesday, McDaniels today. Whole bunch of Bucks coaches retiring or fired today. Likely stories across many teams, like the Commanders, both the OC and DC, gone bye bye. So Eberflus gone, of course, from the Cowboys, and so yeah, kind of nuts, kind of cray cray. That's what you like when it's Black Monday week. You like that as opposed to, eh, only two coaches fired on Monday. Yawn. Nothing else happening the whole flipping rest of the week. I've had enough of those kind of years. It's kind of a crazy week. Kind of crazy week. Coach McQuirky gone today. In order to win the game, you have to not lose the game. Yeah. In order to not be fired, you have to keep the job, I guess, right? Or how that goes. Anywho, so that's it. Of course, you got college football playoffs tonight and tomorrow. Then you got a wild card weekend, Saturday, Sunday, and unfortunately Monday because of stupid scheduling, but that's the NFL. And keep on keeping on. So it's number two. So it's hopefully that's all the crazy news that breaks as far as the NFL, as far as coach firing, as far as all that goes today. And I'm still, even when the camera is down flopped, that I could just get tackled or sacked by Myles Garrett. I'm still Joel